All right, so today I wanted to review a couple of videos and just give kind of quick responses. For this channel, I plan on doing a bunch of different reactions and commentaries, especially just talking on specific topics that you guys want to see or hear about. Might even do some podcast style stuff and talk about different topics, maybe even live with some friends or family of mine, which I think would be really fun. But let's just get straight into it.
If this is what you think of when you're thinking of the mother of Jesus, you got it all wrong. Mary was a woman of Nazareth. She would have had much darker skin, not just because of her beautiful pigmentation, but because she spent all her days outside, not in her one-room house. She would have had her fingertips and toes dyed red with henna, and not a white dress, but one in the tribal patterns of her family. She wouldn't have worn a veil, except when she prayed and traveled, but wearing a hair wrap or net. And she would have had rings on her fingers and toes and bracelets and jewelry, even anklets that shimmered and jingled when she walked. And she would have had a nose ring. Not like that. That's better. That's a nose ring. She would have been wise to know how to use all of the things that grew around her village, both for food and for medicine. And she would have handled all of her family finances, because the women of the house were the ones that traded and bartered and kept the family going. Mary, the mother of Jesus, was a nomad, a traveler.
The first one I found was that Mary was a nomad, which I think is fine. I didn't agree with everything they said, but I have no problem believing most of it. I don't think it changes anything. And I definitely think it's much more accurate than this Mary. I also don't agree with I don't even know where it came from, but like this Jesus that everyone sees plastered up everywhere, I don't think that's what he actually looked like either. I don't think it changes anything, but I just don't think it's very accurate if you actually look at history and the time and the place. That's probably not what he looked like. I wasn't there myself, but no, he didn't look like that.
You don't believe in God?
Which one?
What do you mean?
Well, Zeus,
Who?
Greek god, or Ra, or Ganesh,
No, not those ones. The real one in the Bible.
Yahweh.
Just God.
All right, that next one, I had to sit down and take some notes because there was so much in that one little thing. But it's sort of, why do you not believe in God? And I don't like how the Christian was portrayed to not know that Yahweh was his actual name. If you're a Christian, yeah, the name of God is Yahweh. He also told Moses it was I am. I don't think there's anything wrong with just calling him God or Lord. Yeah, he has an actual name.
Well, you know how you don't believe in all those other gods I mentioned? That's how I don't believe in yours.
How can you not believe that someone created all this, though?
Why do you believe that someone created it all?
Because it's so good. Can't just be chance, can it? What, the Big Bang? Everything came from nothing? That's impossible.
You're right, God did it.
Right.
So, where did God come from?
He's always been around.
Okay, editor here. I was kind of rambling, so I thought I would sum it up. The video insinuates that Christians believing that God just exists is the same as atheists believing matter just exists. But the thing is, Christians don't need to explain how God got there, but atheists do need to explain how the matter got there. It comes down to a basis of claims. Because neither can be physically proven, we have to just look at what they're both saying. Christians are claiming that God made everything. He is not physical, he's not material. He made the very idea of something material, the idea of dimensions and time and everything. He made it all from just scratch, just plain, literally nothing. And atheists claim that all the matter that currently exists in our universe all just suddenly appeared at one point in time, causing what we know now. So atheists need to come up with a reason why all that matter suddenly appeared. And the reason why that doesn't work for Christians, why don't Christians have to answer, okay, then how did God get there? Is because they never claim that he ever came into existence. He never came into existence. The atheists believe is that matter all of a sudden came into existence. Christians don't believe God ever came into existence. He was just there from the beginning. If atheists claimed that all matter has existed infinitely, just forever, from the dawn of time and before then, that matter has just existed infinitely, we wouldn't have to ask the question, okay, then where did it come from? Because they're not claiming it came from anywhere. But they do. They claim that it came from something. It all of a sudden, it appeared. And that gives it a beginning. And then you have to explain that beginning. Christians aren't claiming there is a beginning. They're claiming there's a God existing forever. which is just very different. And they don't even need to prove their reason for the matter getting there, because Christians can't prove their reason for it either, not physically anyways. They just need to come up with a reason, and it needs to be a logical one. Not necessarily something that can be proved, because we can't go back and prove really much, but just a reason. Just give a reason. Where did that matter come from? You don't even need to be able to prove it. Just give an answer. Anyways, editor out. But with that, that's all I have for this first bit. If you want to see more, I can do more. I think it'd be fun. And thank you for watching. If you're a Christian, hope you learn a little bit. I don't know. I don't really make these videos for atheists. It's more for Christians to learn more. Because obviously, I don't think an atheist watching this is going to watch it and change their mind on anything. It's a video. But I hope this gives, I don't know, some talking points for some people. I enjoyed making it. I hope you enjoyed watching it. And I'll see you later. Bye.